Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do a video on how to change the oil on an air compressor that has an oil lubricated pump. Alright, so the first thing that we gotta do is we gotta warm it up. I'm just gonna turn on the air compressor just so it'll pump air, which that way, just to warm up the oil in the pump, which that way it'll be a lot easier to drain out. And so I'll do that. And I'll just let it run. Alright, so she's been running for a little while, so now what we're going to need to do, turn the compressor off and unplug it, just so that way it won't accidentally kick on while we're working on it. So without further ado, we'll get started. Alright, so to drain the oil on this, we just gotta loosen up this, our little eyeglass, that way to tell the oil level. That's how we gotta get the oil out. So at this point, I'm gonna take this cap off. That way, just allow some air in there. That way, it'll drain a lot quicker that way. Okay, let me get back to y'all so I can get this cap off. Alright, so that cap is off. Now we need a, let's see, a size 15/16 socket, just so we can get this plug off. I'm just going to kind of loosen it. Alright, so let me get my little funnel set up. I'm using my Liquevac tank as an oil, my little drain pan. So let's hope we don't make very much of a mess here. So now, be careful, the oil will be hot. Alright, here she goes. Yeah, I'm kind of making a little bit of a mess here. Oh, there we go. Actually, that oil didn't look too bad, though. According to Craftsman, you're supposed to change the oil on this after the first 10 hours, which is considered to be a break-in oil change. So I'll just let this sit for a little bit, and we'll put some more oil in it. Alright, so once you think that all the oil has drained out of the pump, then just put your plug back on. You want to start out putting these on hand tight. And then just snug it with the wrench. And do not over tighten these. Do not over tighten these because you could easily strip the threads. But you want it to be tight though, so that way there won't be no leaks. Alright, that's plenty tight, because there is a rubber seal on there too. Should help prevent it from leaking, because you don't want to get it way too tight, because you could warp that little rubber gasket. Alright, so without further ado, now we'll start putting some oil in it. Alright, so this is the oil I'm using. I'm using the Husky brand, which is a Home Depot brand. Air compressor oil. I think these are considered to be a SAE 30 weight, non-detergent. Don't use just regular engine oil in these things, because you could shorten the life of the pump. Alright, so I'm going to put some oil in it, fill it up in slow increments. Alright, so I'm kind of pointing the camera right over here. You actually want the oil level to be right on this red dot. So now it needs a bit more oil in it. So I'll put some more oil in it and I'll get back to y'all. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the proper oil level that you want it. You kind of want it to be right at the center of that red circle. It's probably a tiny little bit overfilled, but that's alright. But that's what you pretty much want. Alright, so now I'll just wipe all any oil that I spilled along here, and now we'll replace our cap. And then I'll fire up the compressor again, just to let the clean oil circulate through the pump. Alright, so cap is back on. And also one thing in mind, do not over tighten the cap too, because the threads on it are plastic, because you could easily ruin the threads on it. Alright, so now we just changed the oil on the air compressor, so I'll plug it back in and run the compressor. Alright, first startup on the compressor with clean oil in it. Drain plug on the tank. Well, that should be good enough for now. Let me just put my finger underneath to make sure, just to see if there's no leaks. And nope, there's no leaks. Alright, so that's how you do an oil change on an air compressor with an oil lubricated pump. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. So, thanks for watching.